Get ready to groove. Backwards dancing requires 30% more brain power than regular dancing due to reversed motor skills. The world's largest backwards dance battle had 250 participants and lasted over 2 hours. Professional dancers can take up to 6 months to master walking backwards in heels. Research shows that backwards dancing can improve balance, coordination, and overall cognitive function. The first recorded backwards dance battle was in 2013 at a music festival in California. Backwards dancing is used as a training technique for astronauts to improve their spatial awareness. On the 10th of November 1975, the SS Edmund Fitzgerald, an American freighter, sank in a storm on Lake Superior, killing all 29 crew members on board. The SS Edmund Fitzgerald was a massive American freighter that sank in Lake Superior on the 10th of November 1975. It was the largest ship to sink in the Great Lakes at the time, measuring 729 feet long. The ship was carrying a cargo of iron ore from Superior, Wisconsin, to Detroit, Michigan. All 29 crew members on board lost their lives in the tragic maritime disaster. The cause of the sinking remains a mystery, with theories including flooding and structural failure. The Edmund Fitzgerald sinking has been immortalized in song by Canadian musician Gordon Lightfoot. Did you know that dogs can detect lies and deception in humans? Dogs can detect deception in humans due to their ability to read body language and facial expressions. A dog's sense of smell can pick up on the chemical changes that occur in humans when they're lying. Studies show that dogs are more accurate at detecting lies than humans, with an accuracy rate of around 87%. Dogs use contextual cues, such as tone of voice and micro-expressions, to determine if someone is being dishonest. Research suggests that dogs are more likely to detect deception in people they're familiar with, rather than strangers. The ability to detect deception is thought to be an evolutionary adaptation that helped dogs survive in the wild. From beer-soaked cakes to pickled sharks, discover the bizarre foods that ancient Egyptians enjoyed. Ancient Egyptians enjoyed beer-soaked cakes as a snack, often served at social gatherings. They ate a type of fermented fish sauce called sikaru to add flavor to their meals. Locusts were considered a delicacy and were often roasted or boiled as a protein-rich snack. Pickled sharks were a popular dish among ancient Egyptians, believed to have medicinal properties. Ancient Egyptians also consumed a type of porridge made from emmer wheat and dates. Honey was a prized ingredient in ancient Egyptian desserts, used to sweeten cakes and pastries. Learn about the record-breaking 10,000-person queue for the iPhone 6 launch in 2014 and how event organizers used psychological principles to manage the massive crowd and prevent chaos. In 2014, Apple's iPhone 6 launch sparked the world's longest queue, with over 10,000 eager customers waiting in line. The queue stretched for over 1.5 kilometers, wrapping around multiple city blocks in Sydney, Australia. Event organizers employed psychological tactics, such as dividing the crowd into smaller groups, to maintain order and calm. They also used queue entertainment, like DJs and giveaways, to distract from the long wait times and boost morale. The queue's layout was strategically designed to slow down the crowd's pace, reducing the likelihood of stampedes and chaos. Explore the game-changing features that transformed the shaving industry, including the 1,950 seconds electric razor and the 2010 seconds introduction of AI-powered razors. The first safety razor was patented in 1847 by French inventor Jean-Jacques Perret. The 1,950 seconds saw the introduction of the first electric razor, revolutionizing shaving convenience. The 1,970 seconds brought the introduction of cartridge razors, making shaving faster and more efficient. In the 1,990 seconds, anti-friction coatings were introduced, reducing razor burn and skin irritation. The 2010 seconds saw the introduction of AI-powered razors featuring personalized shaving recommendations. Today, razors with built-in trimmers and exfoliating features are changing the shaving game once again. Learn how the new Strategic Arms Reduction Treaty, New START, signed by Barack Obama and Dmitry Medvedev in 2010 reduced nuclear stockpiles by 30% and what it means for global security today. The New START Treaty was signed by Barack Obama and Dmitry Medvedev on the 8th of April 2010. The treaty aimed to reduce nuclear warheads by 30% from 2010 levels. The treaty limited the US to 1,550 deployed nuclear warheads and Russia to 1,550. Both countries allowed inspections to verify compliance with the treaty's provisions. The treaty helped extend the lifespan of the Strategic Arms Reduction Treaty. Today, New START remains a key pillar of global nuclear nonproliferation efforts. Get a glimpse into the remarkable life and legacy of Steve Jobs, from his early struggles to his incredible success at Apple. Steve Jobs was adopted at birth and struggled with identity issues throughout his life. He dropped out of college, but attended calligraphy classes that later inspired Macintosh fonts. Jobs' 10-year stint at Apple ended with his ousting in 1985, but he returned in 1997. He merged art and technology, famously saying, "Design is not just what it looks like, it's how it works." Jobs' perfectionism and attention to detail drove Apple's innovative products and $2 trillion valuation. His Stanford commencement speech emphasized staying hungry and foolish to achieve success and make a dent in the universe. We're counting down the top 3 most expensive soccer jerseys ever, including Barcelona's €140 million kit deal with Nike and Real Madrid's €130 million deal with Adidas. The most expensive soccer jerseys are worn by top-tier clubs, generating massive revenue. Barcelona's €140 million kit deal with Nike is the largest in soccer history. Real Madrid's €130 million deal with Adidas is the second largest kit deal in soccer. Manchester United's €125 million deal with Adidas ranks third in the list of expensive jerseys. These lucrative deals contribute significantly to the club's annual revenue. The expensive jerseys are a testament to the massive commercial power of top soccer clubs. Apple introduced 3D Touch in 2015, but it failed to gain traction and was eventually phased out. Apple introduced 3D Touch with the iPhone 6s in 2015, touting it as a revolutionary feature. Only 15% of iPhone users actually used 3D Touch regularly, leading to its decline. The feature was often confusing, with many users unsure how to use it or what it did. 3D Touch required specific hardware, making it incompatible with older iPhone models. Android manufacturers failed to adopt similar technology, making 3D Touch a proprietary Apple feature. In 2020, Apple officially removed 3D Touch from new iPhone models, replacing it with haptic touch.